So now I will solve question number 50, chapter number 5, practice manual problem of ICI. The basic data that we pick up are spot, ET, exercise price 75, term. What is the term that you have? 6 months. RF is 12%. Standard deviation is 0.4 and normal table values are provided in this case against 0.25, 0.30, 0.55, 0.60. These are all Z values. What is it they have reported? Area of this is area of left or right single tile. What are the numbers that we have made note? 4013, 3821, 2914, 12, 2912, 2743. Then you are provided with some more information. E raised to 0.12 into 6 by 12 is what they have written. E raised to 0.12 into 0.5 is equal to 1.062 and natural log of 1.0667 is equal to 0.0646. These are the inputs that you have. How do we go about? So, a typical examination problem, inputs will be like this way. In a classroom, you will have the basic data and Z values, normal table values, natural log, you will have it at the end of the workbook. So, the trouble of picking up from the table is reduced, but they are given in a very challenging way. That is the one that we are trying to decipher to the one that we are trained with. So, natural log of S by X is equal to natural log of natural log of 80 by 75. Natural log of 1.0667 is equal to 0.0646. Correct. Then step number 2, D1 is equal to natural log of S by X plus RF plus standard deviation squared divided by 2 into T, the whole divided by standard deviation to square root of T. 0.0646 plus 0.12 plus 0.4 squared divided by 2 into 6 by 12, the whole divided by 0.4 into square root of 6 by 12. Point 4 squared divided by 2 plus 0.12 into 0.5 plus 0.0646. That should give you 0.1646 as the numerator value. 0.5 square root into 0.4, 0.2829. .5819. Okay. Somehow my calculator is only saying that 4 digits are set. Step 3, or else I'll just check up. Step 3, d2 is equal to d1 minus standard deviation the square root of d is equal to 0.5819 minus 0.5 into, for this one we have already worked out, no, 0.2829 minus 0.2829, that should give you 0.2990. See, all these are to be rounded off is what I told you. So this you take it up as with the 2 decimals 0.58. This you round it off to 0.30. So therefore not much of a difference, or you will not have any difference at all. So step number 4, normal table value of 0.58 we want. So now the challenge starts. The way in which we have to crack this under examination conditions, that is the way in which we are expected to crack under examination conditions, would be discussed now. So have a closer hearing on the discussion that you are making. So have a focused thing. In case of any trouble that is there, so please bring all your energy to the forefront to learn this. Not a difficult one, but if you are not observing, then it becomes difficult. So 0.58, how do we arrive at? We have in the problem given for 0.58, 55 they are given, 0.60 they are given. This is not a normal table value. This itself is the area or of the left or right one tile, single tile. Always remember that normal table value should be added to 0.5 or to be deducted from 0.5. So the added value or reduced value, when you are just making the final numbers, would represent the area. Remember when capital budgeting, where we have applied this normal table, I told you that this will be bell shape. Do you remember that? We have just made the discussion, and in this case this is the mean. This itself is mode. This itself will be median. So these are the basic qualities that this normal table, that is normal distribution, has. This will be the mean. This will be the median. This will be the mode. Supposing, and this represents mean, would mean in the capital budgeting problems I told you that this is NPV. We have encountered problems like what is the probability that you will end up with a higher NPV? What is the probability that you will be ending up with lesser than the mean NPV? Okay, so it is always done on a cumulative basis. I remember this example I have conveyed to you. Your audit manager is asking you to assemble at your office by 7 o'clock because you have a stock audit to be performed in a factory which is located some 40 kilometers away, and you are all going in a van. So van got arranged, 7 o'clock is the time. So when the audit manager is asking you to come by 7 o'clock, if you are there by 6:50, it is as good as coming by 7. If you are going by 7:10, then you are delaying the entire team. So you will be unhappy. Those who come by 6:30 also, we will consider them as they have come by 7 o'clock. I mean, any time before or up to 7 o'clock will be considered as you have done it by 7 o'clock. Anything other than 7 o'clock, that is beyond that, you are causing delay. So anybody for that matter in this world, they normally take it on cumulative basis alone. Probability that the project will end up with NPV of 10,000 rupees greater than the mean NPV would mean these numbers should be here. Probability that you will end up with negative NPV would mean you will have zero NPV. Any area in this particular stage we will be shading. So probability that you will end up with a higher NPV, you have to take up the 0.5 to which this area we will be adding. So probability is equal to 0.5 plus normal table value of Z. Now the final number will always be greater than 0.5. The area will always be greater than 0.5 and this side of this particular shaded area is right tail. It is on the right hand side. You have drawn a diagram where the area is this shaded area. This shaded area will be always be less than 5. Are you understanding all of you? So whether it is left tail or right tail, they have not mentioned it, but they said area of left or right, but it is one tail is what they give. So these numbers, whatever you are getting, were all less than 0.5. How this less than 0.5 it would have come? Less than 0.5 would have come because the normal table value they would have reduced from 0.5. Because of the fact that the area what they given against 0.25, 0.30, 0.55 and 0.6 were all less than 0.5. These numbers were all arrived at by deducting the normal table value from 0.5. So how much amount they would have reduced from 0.5 to arrive at this figure of 0.4013? They would have just reduced 0.0987. 0.0987 would have been the normal table value for 0.25. You may just check up your normal table value. So now take up normal table value from your workbook. 0.25. 0.25 is nothing but 0.0987. Are you understanding? So had it been a regular problem with D1 to be negative 0.25, how is that we would have got normal table value of 0.25 we will take up and we will arrive at the number from the table as 0.0987. Am I right? How is that we would have arrived at this probability? To the probability to 0.5, this normal table value we would have deducted so as to arrive at this value. So the values that you find in this problem were all normal tables got reduced from 0.5. Are you understanding? So these figures were all area is what they given. These figures are not normal table values. These figures are all area. Area means it is a number which got adjusted with 0.5 and the final numbers are less than 0.5. That means it is not right tail and it is on the left hand side only. Are you understanding all of you? First and foremost thing, our basic understanding on this normal table and normal distribution should be of the highest order. Now I will take up that, what should I say, the trouble. Area of 0.25 given in the problem as 0.4013. That implies normal table value of 0.25 should be 0.0987. How is that we have got this? 0.50 minus 0.4013. That is the way we are arriving at this figure of 0.0987. So it is not that the examiner is keeping everything in silver plate and offering it to you. So he is telling that these items are there in the kitchen. You have to take the trouble of going to the kitchen and pick up the data and put it in your computation. Are you understanding? So for 0.35, what is the number that they have given in the practice manual? 0.3821. That means what is the normal table value of 0.35? 0.35 is equal to 0.1179. How did you get this 0.1179? How is it? Thank you. How is this number you got it? So 0.50 minus 0.3821. This is the way you are arriving at. Are you understanding, all of you? Then 0.55. How did you, or how is that value you will arrive at? So they are given 0.2921. So normal table value of 0.55 is equal to 0.2079. How did you arrive at 0.50 minus 0.2921? Check up. Then 0.60. 0.60. How do you arrive at 0.2743? What is the normal table value of 0.60? For 0.60, the normal table value is 0.2257. How do you arrive at 0.50 minus 0.2743? So, instead of giving the normal table values directly, they have hidden this information by saying that this is area of left or right tile. Single tile is what they given. So, there also they have not said it is area of left tile. They have just kept a question mark in your mind that it is left or right. He is leaving the judgment to you people, and by looking at the data and its quality, you can tell that it is right or left. So, how do you know that it is right or left? So, when they are less than 0.5, they are all to be understood as left tile. If these numbers were to be greater than 0.5, you have got to consider them as right tile. And the difference between 0.5 and to the number, you take it up as normal table value and proceed. Now, we have deciphered the information what they have given in the problem to our advantage. We have just got the numbers. What is the next stage? When we have to find out 0.58 normal table value. Now you don't have workbook. You don't have the normal table. Now with 0.55 before you and 0.60 before you, you are expected to find out 0.58. So it is not a scientific method, but the place where you don't have the fullest information, this is the only method that you have. That being interpolation. As how did you arrive at this IRR? That is the way we will be arriving at. How is that we have arrived at? So 0.55 and 0.60, their values are 0.2079 and 0.2257. So for 0.58, which is closer to 0.6, what is the value that we will be arriving at? Two nine 1 2 20. Thank you. So now let us arrive at the interpolated value. So it is 2088. So how do we interpolate? Interpolation is not a big issue at all. So it is this value is the total value. This is the value that we are seeking. Correct? So tell me what is the value that you will be arriving at. 0.2088 plus correct? Shall I write like that? Check up with the diagram. Check up with the coloring also. Correct? Is the equation drawn correct? For a gap between 0.55 to 0.6, the difference is 0.2257 and 0.2088. That is going to tell upon 0.05 value. We require only for 0.03. What is the value? 0.2257 minus 0.2088 divided by 0.05 multiplied by 0.03 plus 0.2088. Answer is 0.2190. 2190. Are you clear? Say yes or no? Now, this is for 0.58 we have got. But God will not test at all points of time. So, He is very kind. Why I am saying that He is very kind is that normal table value of 0.30. This is step number 5. Normal table value of 0.30 is readily available, that being 0.1179. Are you understanding? Now, step number 6. N D1 which is equal to 0.5 plus normal table value of D1. 0.5 plus 0.2190 which is equal to 0.7190. See, let me also admit there is always a flaw in our interpolation because normal table value will not move in a straight line. So, this interpolation is not correct. Is not correct because normal table will not move in a line. I mean, in a straight line it will not move. So, interpolation and all that is possible only when it is moving in a straight line. So, when it is moving in a curve, you can't interpolate. But we don't have the inputs or the technique to interpolate when there is a curve. So, if you look into the workbook, last page for normal table value for this D1 which is nothing but 0.58. To check up in the last page. So, then the real normal table value is, that is actual normal table or value of 0.58 is equal to 2190. Is that correctly it is coming? Oh, because of that printing mistake only. Okay. 0.2190 it is coming. Okay. So, we are very blessed that way I would say. But normally interpolation may not be that accurate. N D2 is equal to 0.5 plus for 0.3 it is 1179. 0.6179. Then step 8. E raised to minus 0.12 into 6 by 12. That is given in the problem itself. 1 divided by 1.062. This is only compounding factor. You have to take up PV factor. Mind that. By 1.062. Point. அது ஏன் இதில் வந்து அது மாதிரி வருது 1 divided by 1.062. இது 7 தான் வருது இன்னொரு தெரியல. Maybe I have not checked. Huh? 6. No, it's coming like this. Correct only. Step number 9. Since it is only value of the call, you restrict only to value of the call. Check up. What is the question that they have asked? Call. So as a practice that we do it in a class, you should not overstep and waste your time. So restrict only to step 9. So value of the call is equal to S into e raised to, sorry, n d1 minus x into e raised to minus r into t into n d2. So yes, 80 into 0.7190 minus the exercise price is 75 multiplied by 0.9416 multiplied by 0.6179. 75 into 0.9416 into 0.6179. How much? 38 point. Oh yeah. I committed a mistake. 13.87. So what institute had just given us the answer? Let us just check up. 13.96, whereas what you have got is 13.87. Maybe the trouble is on account of check up with ND1. How much you got? 0.7190. 6176. Is it 6176? See, maybe that decimal approximation is always there. So by and large it is correct. So they have explained what is this cumulative area, two tiles, and went on to explain all this. So but now you are alerted of this. So mark this one as very important. One kindly this spectrum. Okay. So are you clear? Right. From here, of course, this being the input, you are already having in practice manual. So start copying from here. Area of right tile will be, value will be greater than 0.5. Area of left tile will be less than 0.5. In the given problem, areas are lesser than 0.5. Hence, they are left tile areas. Normal table values are arrived at by deducting area values from 0.5. Correct? Area of right tile will be greater than 0.5. Area of left tile will be less than 0.5. The given column areas are lesser than 0.5. Hence, they are left tailed areas. Normal table values are arrived at by deducting area values from 0.5. Had it been right tailed, then from the area values we will be deducting 0.5 to arrive at normal table values. Okay. Under examination condition, it could even be right tailed area also. So that point of time, area value from which 0.5 should be deducted to arrive at normal table value. In this case, normal table values are deducted from 0.5. Is that clear? So interpolation normally will not give you accurate results. because they don't move on straight line. Greater than 0.5. In institute thing itself, they have given cumulative area 0.25, 0.5987. So how this 0.5987, since it is greater than 0.5, so we should consider them as right tail only. So in order to find out the value, so what is that we should do? 0.5987 from which you deduct 0.5. How much value you will be getting? 0.0987. That is what we have got here. 0.0987. Correct? So now let me take up for the next one, 0.30. So the area is greater than 0.5. So 0.6179 from which I will be deducting 0.5. Then it will become 0.1179. Now you can tell now what could be the right hand side area for 0.55. This number plus 0.5. So what should be the answer? 0.7088. 0.7088. Can you tell what should be the area for 0.6? Area for 0.6 will be 0.7257. Is that clear? Simple only. But thing is that you learn this way also as how to arrive at normal table. The rest of which I would consider as similar to any other problem. Okay.